Chapter 5, Bilingual Dictionaries. A. Major difference between bilingual and monolingual dictionaries. Now we are going to discuss together what the differences are between bilingual and monolingual dictionary. As it indicates from the name, monolingual dictionary is a dictionary which is wholly in one language, and that is the English language. A bilingual dictionary, on the other hand, consists of, it is a translation dictionary, which consists of two languages. While a bilingual dictionary gives information about words in two different languages, a monolingual dictionary is written wholly in one language and is intended for native speakers and learners. A monolingual dictionaries, this is the first difference. The second difference is that a monolingual dictionary gives a lot of information about entry words. It gives more than the sense for 3 or 4 senses for a particular entry word. On the other hand, a bilingual dictionary provides translation equivalents. A monolingual dictionary offers a lot of information about its entry words. On the other hand, bilingual dictionary provides translation equivalents of its entry word. Bilingual dictionaries are essentially translation dictionaries which give equivalents at the level of lexical items, that is at the level of words, but not definition. On the other hand, monolingual dictionaries give information about the word or the entry word in terms of definitions. Bilingual dictionaries may be either unidirectional from English to Arabic only, or bidirectional from English to Arabic and from Arabic to English. A bidirectional dictionary contains two dictionaries in one volume. The next point we are going to discuss, having discussed the differences between a bilingual dictionary and a monolingual dictionary, we are going to move to another new point. This new point is a brief history of the dominant bilingual dictionaries, of the main bilingual dictionaries in modern times Egypt. First, we start with the time of Muhammad Ali, which is really not modern times Egypt, and he gives us the idea that Edward Lane compiled an Arabic English dictionary, an Arabic English dictionary, and that this dictionary is characterized by its being huge and thorough and exhaustive and complete. The earliest Arabic English dictionary was compiled by Edward Lane at the time of Muhammad Ali. It is still there, and it is characterized by its length, its exhaustiveness. Exhaustiveness معناها completeness, معناها thoroughness. And then we move to bilingual dictionaries in modern times Egypt. There is, of course, إلياس هانتون إلياس القاموس العصري. Then there was the modern dictionary, القاموس العصري, Arabic English and English Arabic dictionary, was compiled by the Egyptian scholar Ilyas Anton Ilyas. This became the main dictionary in the first half of the 20th century. One of its main good points is that it gives many scientific and technical terms and their equivalents in Arabic. Among other well-known bilingual dictionaries is Oxford English Arabic Dictionary by Hans Wehr. Although this focuses on current British English, it is an excellent dictionary insofar as it provides meaning in context and gives many details regarding different usage and social context. Another good dictionary is Al-Mughni Al-Akbar by Hassan Al-Karmi. This contains American and British usage as well as exact scientific and technical terms borrowed from specialized dictionaries. The most well-known dictionary, it is the most popular dictionary, it is the most well-known dictionary is Al-Mawrid. Al-Mawrid has been edited around 10 times, so that there are 10 editions. And the 10th edition appeared in 2007. It is bi-directional dictionary in the sense that it is an English-Arabic dictionary and an Arabic-English dictionary. However, it has got one main weak point, and that it is poor on word sense definition. It does not give sense definition, does not give the context in which the word is used. So it gives a series of options for translation without giving a sense definition of each option. A translator may consult it, but only in accompaniment with English dictionaries. That is, a translator may use an English-Arabic dictionary or an Arabic-English dictionary, but only together with a monolingual, a general monolingual English dictionary. Bilingual dictionaries are also present in many specialized fields of knowledge, so that there are specialized dictionaries, such as business, computer science, technology, petroleum, medicine, and agriculture. Here are some of the titles that may be of benefit to you. Translation and meaning of business in Almani English Arabic Dictionary. English Arabic Technical Computing Dictionary. Hitti's New Medical Dictionary, English Arabic. English to Arabic Dictionary of Petroleum and Oil Industry by Ahmad El-Khatib. Dictionary of Linguistic Terms, English Arabic by Ramzi Munir Balabak. In the translation of the technical terms, translators have to be very careful. They must use the terms approved by specialists. Yeah, the most important things in translating technical terms is that you have to use the terms accepted by specialists, commonly used by specialists. You cannot concoct a new word. You cannot devise or create a new word when you are translating technical terms. I'll give you 4 examples. Impolite معناها قليل الأدب. لكن when we use the word impolite as a technical term in linguistics, in pragmatics, we use اللياقة اللغوية. اللياقة اللغوية. So we have to stick to the technical term اللياقة اللغوية and not use قلة الأدب. This is an example of the fact that in translation of technical terms, translators have to be very careful. They must use the terms approved by specialists. In translation, problems of equivalence appear especially with words that are closely connected with particular context, culture in domains such as sports, political terms, family relationships, and religion. So problems of equivalent terms appear particularly in connection with areas or topics that are culturally bound, that are culturally restricted. So family relationships, religion, sports, and political terms are culturally restricted. They are culturally bound. So it is difficult to find equivalent terms for words in these areas. When the two languages differ in cultural heritage, lack of equivalence is particularly strong. In this case, explanations are provided with definitions. Bilingual dictionaries differ in several ways. They differ in the kind of translation equivalence they give. they differ in the completeness of the equivalence and in the choice of entries. Translators should therefore be careful while using them, since selecting between equivalents found in various bilingual dictionaries can be a difficult task. So this underlyingly means, students, or assumes or presupposes that translators have to use more than one bilingual dictionary, because he tells you that translators should be careful by using bilingual dictionaries, because selecting between equivalent in various bilingual dictionaries can prove to be a difficult task and is in itself important. Consider the following example taken from Camel Lexis. Now I'm going to give you an example which is taken from Words About Camels. In the book, there is an example which is about words, Arabic words having about the desert, Al-Sahara. Which you have to read, and I'm going to refer to you. Now I'm going to give you an example of how language can be culture bound. Words can be culture bound. Words can be culturally restricted. They belong to a particular cultural heritage which is not present in the English language. Consider the following example taken from Camel Lexis or Camel Words. Camel Lexis is strongly culture bound. It is true that the Arabic word gamal is synonymous with the English word camel, yet translating such words as salil, al-saq, hiwar, hashi, ba'ir, ashwa, becomes difficult because there are no equivalent words in English for the above camel words, and any translation has to depend on the definition of the words themselves, as I will show you in the following slide. The salil is a male or female newborn camel the moment it is born. A saq is a newly born camel a few moments after its birth. Hiwar, baby camel when it first stands on its feet and gets close to its mother. Ba'ir, a 4-year-old camel. Ashwa, a blind camel. So in order to translate these words, these camel lexis, or these camel words, you will have to give a definition. Really, you cannot just translate it as the word camel. Read also the example about words for desert in Arabic and translation problems, pages bottom of page 78 and page 79. A more challenging task is to pick up a word from among Arabic equivalents that may seem unrelated depending on the several word senses offered. So if you check, for example, al-mawrid, and you check a word like progression, he is going to give you several words. They may be even unrelated. The choice of one of the sentence depends on the conditions of use. It depends on the context in which you are using the word. A more challenging task is to pick up, to select, to choose a word from among Arabic equivalents that it may seem unrelated depending on several word senses offered. For example, for the words progression, there are the following Arabic equivalents: تقدم, تعاقب, تتالي, تدرج, تناوب, تفاقم. The choice of any one of these senses depends on the context or conditions of use. In offering equivalence, there are always, this is a cautionary note, it's a warning, تحذير يعني. In offering equivalence, there are always loss of meaning. You may lose the meaning of the main text. Meaning skews, there may be انحرافات في المعنى and inaccuracy وعدم دقة. A bilingual dictionary. Now we are going to look at the aims of a bilingual dictionary. Of course, the first aim is that it provides a translation for each word in the source language. Second aim is that it gives as much as possible a full and complete coverage of the source language lexicon. It offers grammatical and semantic information for entry words, and it provides special vocabulary that is confusing to the user, as well as spelling and pronunciation. Because of the above issues, a translator needs to consult more than one dictionary. This is very important. So no matter how detailed a dictionary is, and no matter how thorough, how exhaustive, how complete a dictionary is, a translator should use more than one bilingual dictionary. That is, if you are using an English-Arabic dictionary, you should use النفيس, for example, you should use المغني الأكبر, and you should use المورد, the three together. This is a precautionary note or a warning. Because of the above issues, a translator needs to consult more than one dictionary until he is satisfied with an equivalent in the target language. The third point we are going to deal with is directionality. By directionality, we mean from English to Arabic or from Arabic to English. These are two directions of bilingual dictionaries. An important perspective in using bilingual dictionaries. So we are going to look at differences in directionality and how it affects dictionary usage. While using bilingual dictionaries, it is important to focus on two main points: the directionality of the translation, whether it is from English to Arabic or vice versa, and the kind of data the translator should concentrate on in every case. So the data you are concentrating on when you are dealing or handling an English to Arabic dictionary is different from the data you are concentrating and focusing on when you are handling an Arabic to English dictionary. The translation problems are different, and the translation problems are different, and his needs are of a different nature in each case. Also, the process of looking up words is quite different in every case. In translating from English to Arabic, the translator is going from the unknown to the known, because English is not the translator's native language. Therefore, he needs to find out in great detail the meaning of the English word as used in a particular context. In this case, it is advisable that he starts from a monolingual learner's dictionary. We have dealt with this point in great detail in chapter 3. This will provide him with details that help him identify the meaning in a given context. We have dealt with this. We have dealt with the idea that in trying to translate from English to Arabic, we have to also to use a general monolingual learner's dictionary in order to be able to find out the different senses of an entry word and to decide which word is suitable for a particular context. We have said this a lot of times. The translator's good knowledge of Arabic, this is the second point, this is the following point, that is, having decided on the particular sense that suits the particular context in the text you are analyzing, the following point is to choose an Arabic word. This is an easy step, as your mother tongue is the Arabic language. And the fact that your mother tongue is the Arabic language will help the translation in choosing the most suitable word to express the meaning in Arabic. For example, among the various meanings given for steel, and we have had a look at the various senses of steel earlier. تسرب, تسلل, اختلس, خطف, انسل, سرق. The suitable translation of steel in the following sentence: members of the audience stole out of the auditorium before the end of the speech will be تسرب الجمهور. أكيد مش خطف الجمهور وأكيد مش سرق الجمهور. هي تسرب الجمهور من القاعة قبل انتهاء الخطاب. In translating from Arabic to English, the translator is going from the known to the unknown because Arabic is his mother tongue. The Arabic root is extremely important in determining the word's meaning and its derivatives. So the Arabic root is extremely important also in looking up the word. Here he's saying it in the following point. The translation will look up a word in his native Arabic word through the root of the word and will be offered a number of translation options in English. Once he is offered the number of translation options in English, the difficulty then becomes which word to choose in the English language, because the translator might not know the subtle, fine differences in meaning between the English words. So again, he will have to resort to a monolingual general English dictionary. There might be fine. يبقى أول حاجة هيعملها إنها he will look up the word under the Arabic root. And this is extremely important because it determines the word's meaning. The second thing is that he will look up a word in his native English, native language Arabic. When he does this, he will be offered a number of translation options in English. Several words, several English words will be given for the Arabic root form of the word. Now, the question becomes, which word will the translator selects from all these words? Because there might be very fine, subtle differences in meaning among these English words. Further, the translator might not know the grammatical categories of these words, their collocation, the style conditions, etc. The choice between these English options here, several English words, might be problematic, maybe because the word itself is not part of the cultural heritage of English. That is, it is not part of an equally developed semantic field in English. So the domain of the word, كلمة زي جمل أو الكلمات اللي على الجمال، الكلمات اللي على الصحراء، الصحراء والجمال. These semantic fields, these meaning domains are not developed in English because of cultural reasons. Here, the translator is advised to use an English monolingual dictionaries and check the fine differences in meaning and usage. طبعا هيدوا كلمات مختلفة لكلمة صحراء باللغة الإنجليزية، صحراء وبيداء وفلاء، فلاء. هيدوا كلمات مختلفة باللغة الإنجليزية عشان المترجم يعرف يستخدم أي كلمة في اللغة الإنجليزية لازم يستخدم a monolingual dictionary and check the fine differences in meanings and usage. For example, if you are looking up the word بيداء, Hans Baer in his Oxford Dictionary provides desert, semi-desert, steppe, and peasantry. You will have to look up in a learner's monolingual dictionary the meaning of steppe. By the way, students, I myself did not know the meaning of steppe, so I had to check it in Oxford Advanced Learners, and it came out as a large area of land with grass but few trees. You will have to focus on style labels, whether the word is slang, formal, or informal. You will have to, when you are choosing a word, when you are choosing an English word option, you will have to concentrate on the collocations. You have to concentrate on domain markers. Domain markers are like geographical areas or social group or field of knowledge. For example, the word steppe is used with reference to a particular geographical area. It applies to Siberia, the Russian steppes. So you have to be very careful when you are translating the word بيداء لستيبي. لازم تعرفوا إن أصلاً كلمة ستيبي دي is used for Russian and Siberian landscape. Thus, it is advisable to use more than one bilingual dictionary and a monolingual one as well. I have repeated this several times. I'm repeating it again, and here is what Professor Anani says about this problem. He says that the problem is too complicated to resolve through using any one bilingual dictionary, no matter how detailed it is. Now, at present, you have access to electronic dictionaries, which makes it even more feasible to check more than one bilingual dictionary and a monolingual dictionary as well. So the fact that we have e-print or electronic format of dictionaries makes it easy, so you do not really have to go down to the market, to the bookshops and buy dictionaries. You have them already in electronic form. I repeat what Professor Anani has said. The problem is too complicated to resolve through using any one bilingual dictionaries, no matter how detailed it is. The solution is to consult more than one dictionary, such as monolingual and specialized dictionaries, along with the bilingual ones. In translating from English to Arabic, the meaning and usage of the head word is of primary importance in order to understand the words used and provide the correct translation equivalent. In translating from Arabic to English, the head word is less important, and focus should be on the details of meaning collocations, grammar, style, of the English translation options given by the dictionary. This creates a real challenge for the translator, and the solution lies in the integration, that is uniting between or collecting a monolingual learner's dictionary and a bilingual dictionary in an electronic form. Until such a kind of dictionary appears, translators need to be very careful while using existing ones. The following step, students, in this lesson is that I'm going to answer exercise 1, page 85A. Page 85A. What does this exercise tell us? Open your books, please. The word transcript has the following Arabic equivalents among others: سجلات مخطوطة، دفتر علامات الطلاب، نسخة طبق الأصل. Decide the different contexts where each equivalent can be used with specific examples for every context. So the word transcript can mean نسخة طبق الأصل. The context of the word نسخة طبق الأصل, meaning transcript, is used in cases of a certificate or a legal contract or any legal document. An example sentence would be, the administration requested a transcript of my PhD certificate prior to promotion. Transcript can also mean سجل درجات الطلاب, and the context for this is that it is specially used in American English. And this is a marker, the main marker of geographical area. An official record, it is an official record of students' work that shows the courses they have taken and the grades that they have achieved. Example, my transcript shows that I have succeeded my English exam. The third sense of the word transcript is سجلات مخطوطة. Usually students, there would be spoken words that are transcribed in written form. For example, this is used in various areas and in various domains. In court sessions, في المحاكم, usually what is being said by witnesses and what is being said by the defendant and the defense lawyer are usually written in written form. So these written forms are called سجلات مخطوطة. In linguistics, for example, when we are studying conversation, الكلام، تحليل الكلام، في تحليل الكلام بنسجل الكلام اللي بيتقال on a recorder and then transcribe it. فالنتيجة بتبقى إيه؟ سجلات مخطوطة. So what is the meaning of سجلات مخطوطة in terms of context? It's a written or printed copy of words that have been spoken. An example sentence, mysteriously, the transcript of what was said at the trial went missing. I'll give you another answer to exercise 2, page 85. In exercise 2, page 85, he gives a lot of options in for a particular English word. He gives a lot of Arabic options, and he is asking you to consult a monolingual dictionary to provide different contexts for transgression and decide on the most suitable Arabic equivalent in every case. So I have done this partly for you, really, because the word transgression is not being dealt with in detail in several monolingual dictionaries that I have used. I have used Chambers English Dictionary, I have used International Cambridge English Dictionary, and I have used Oxford Advanced Learners Dictionary. I have used also El Nafis. Transgress, verb, it is VT, means verb transitive. Of course, you know this by now. بمعنى تعدى أو تجاوز الحدود. الإكزامبل اللي بيجي, he transgressed the limits imposed upon him, يعني تحدى الحدود المفروضة عليه. تعدى بمعنى انتهك أو خالف. The example sentence is, the military court decided he had transgressed the standing orders. Transgress بمعنى انتهك الحرمات. Trampling the church with the hoofs of horses is a transgression. تعدى بمعنى أذنب أو أخطأ أو أثم. Gay marriage is a religious transgression that is met with severe punishment in Egypt. Transgression بمعنى خرق أو violate. Human Rights Watch follows up transgressions of prisoners' rights. تعدى بمعنى جور. A farmer's transgression of his neighbor's land is offensive. So these are the various meanings of or senses of transgression as used by various dictionaries, but you have got other words such as goob, haif, خيانة, شطط, ضيم, طغيان, ظلم, all these meanings, but I haven't found them in the English dictionaries. All right, next, the last point we are going to deal with is suggested questions. What are the major differences between a monolingual and bilingual dictionaries? Give a brief history of the dominant bilingual dictionaries in modern times Egypt. What are the aims of a bilingual dictionary? How can directionality be important for a translator? I hope you have enjoyed your lecture and thank you very much for today. Thank you, students.